Okay, we're here with 50 kg Sarah Hildebrandt. How are you doing today?
Good, real good now.
Yeah, you just wrestled this match for the Pan Am Olympic Qualifier. How do you think you performed today?
I knew the first match was going to be the hardest, right? It's coming off of a weigh-in. It's just coming off of first match of the day. It's always the hardest match, whether it's in a tournament overseas, domestically, anything. So once I got through that one, and I felt really like not in final form in that match, you know what I mean? I felt there was more I could do. Whatever, I got through it. I got the W, which is what I needed to do. I knew going into the second match that it was just let loose. I knew I had what it took to get it done.
Can you walk us through that dresser dump that you hit?
Yeah, so it's so funny. We had been talking about some things, some game plans, and it was almost like slow motion when I saw it, and I was like, whoa, this is it's right there. And so, just kind of going through that, and it's a move I'm particularly fond of all through college. It was really one of my go-tos, and I just now started getting back into it. Really started making some corrections to it. So it really was nice to see my training just correlate so nicely into a match.
You just wrestled Whitney Condor. Had y'all ever wrestled before in the past?
Yeah, so we wrestled in 2016 best of 3 series for non-Olympic World Team Trials. And she was 50, I was 53, this whole quad. So we've gotten pretty close as training partners, as I have been with a lot of the 50s through the quad. So it's been somewhat of a transition now to go from training partners to competitors, especially since, we know what we have. It's a different match up in that sense.
Was this your second competition down at 50?
Yeah, second one. So every competition feels like a learning opportunity for me. There are definitely things that I still did wrong this time, which is fine. I'm learning, I'm going through, I'm still succeeding. So it's just really helping me build. So come April and then obviously come August, that process is exactly where it needs to be.
What's it mean for you to be able to have the opportunity to qualify the weight for the U.S.?
Oh, that's awesome. I like having my fate in my hands. On top of that, it really is a great competition before Olympic trials. I think it's really beneficial for me. I feel my best when I'm competing a lot. So another chance to compete against foreign opponents is one that's gonna only be good for me. So, but yeah, it's always great to have that big of a task at hand to be left to myself. I want to be the one to do it. So.
And of course, there's 2 events happening this weekend, the WCWAs, in addition to this Wrestle Off. You went to Keene University. How does it feel to be back, kind of alongside this college event that you were once a part of?
Yeah, gosh, it's so weird. Definitely never thought I'd be back. But it's really awesome and special. College wrestling was such a growing period for my wrestling. So to come back now as really, I feel like a completely different person. It's so nice to get to see these young women just battling. And I know I've been through it, and just to be a part of it and know where I've come from, it's really special. So I'm glad. Thank you, Life University and USA Wrestling, for the event. I'm glad it was in this atmosphere versus just like a wrestle off in the spring.
So what's the next month leading up to Ottawa looking like?
So I'm going to take a week off, kind of, a Sarah week off, I don't know what that is, but so yeah, I'm going to kind of chill for a week because this was pretty quick turnaround from Rome. Calm down a little, it's good, and then really ramp it back up because after Ottawa is very quick turnaround for Olympic trials. So I'm looking at that 3 weeks before Pan Am qualifiers to really be the surge of my training, and I want to be crawling off the mat after practice, and then the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks from there is going to be a lot more just feeling really good and mind games, mind gym and training like that. So
Well, fantastic. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Sarah.
much.
Yeah.